My name is Broc Barton. I am with Elevate Entertainment. Elevate is an entertainment service for private events, predominantly weddings, and we mainly focus on DJ and DJ band hybrid experiences.
So tell me about the new DJ band hybrid that you are putting together.
Absolutely. Guys, I'm so excited about this. Like, this is incredible. Obviously we do DJing and to the nth degree of that, like really making an extraordinary experience. But I wanted to know, I was really wrestling with how do we take it to the next level? What's the next thing? And there was this moment that I can't take original credit for the idea, but somebody shared with me a thought, something they'd seen that blew my mind. And the concept was having a DJ doing all the things that we do, running the event, coordinating, emceeing, event hosting, playing all your favorite tunes, but then you have live instrumentalists playing along with and over the top of the music. What do you get there is so cool because you get the live experience, which is really powerful. That's why concerts are so huge, right? You get that live experience, but you kind of cut out all the problems that maybe come with hiring just a band. There are usually three big issues with hiring a band. One, bands take breaks. Hey, what happens to your wedding when a band takes a break? Right? Like, you don't want that. Most bands don't have an MC. No worries. That's what we do. We take care of that. And then most bands have a limit to the types of music they can play. With the DJ band hybrid, you don't have that problem. All the way out, Beatles, Cardi B, we can do it, right? Like any of it. And the band plays along with and over the top of it. So you get that really powerful electric energy of a live experience, and yet you have all of the control and the uniqueness of a DJ experience mixed in with that. It's incredible. I know a lot of people ask me, what is that? And as soon as they see it or they hear it, it just mind's blown, and that's what I want.
And how long have you been doing that?
Elevate's been around for 2.5 years. I've been a DJ now 16 years.
Tell me, why did you start Elevate?
I had some previous experience in another organization. It was a great experience and really learned a lot during that time. But something that I really began to dawn on me is that I really realized I was creating something very powerful in people's lives through the experience of their wedding day or their special occasion. Like, I would have people messaging me from years earlier for events about how much fun they had and the power of that. And there was something so meaningful and so moving. It really became clear to me, like, I want to create very powerful experiences for my clients. And so there was no question about it. I knew I had to create what is now Elevate Entertainment, and our entire focus is about creating those powerful experiences custom to every client.
If somebody is interested, if a couple is interested in booking with Elevate, tell me what that process looks like.
We like to have a sit down with them, have a cup of coffee. I want to get to know you. I want to understand who you are, what you do, what you're like, what your personality is like, what your family dynamics are going to be like at your event. Like, what does all of that look like? And then most importantly, I want to hear the vision that you have for your big day. And I want to work to start creating that. How do we craft that we bring your vision to life? So they could reach out to us in a multitude of ways. The very first thing I'd want to do is sit down and visit with them.
And then how early do they need to book Elevate if they're booking for their wedding?
Yeah, absolutely. Great question. To be very candid and honest, if it's busy season like May, June, September, October, and they're looking at a Saturday, we call those prime dates. Those I would definitely be shooting at least a year out. We do fill up quite quickly on those prime dates. If it's more like a little bit off of that shoulder season or maybe a Friday night, they probably at least want to be 6 to 8 months out at that point.
And tell me, what is your why? Why do you love what you do?
This is my favorite question. I really live to inspire others to come to life in a moment in their lives, to flourish personally, professionally. That is my why. And DJing is just one aspect of that, right? Like, I get a moment where I can bring all of their guests, all of their friends, all of their family alive in this moment. It'll be one of the best memories of their life, and that's exactly what I want.
So tell me, what are the top 3 things if a couple is looking to hire a DJ service? Tell me what the top 3 things that you feel like they need to know.
Number 1, are they professional? Okay, what do I mean by this? Every DJ can call themselves a professional, because here's the deal. There's no degree or certificate that you get to call yourself a DJ. If you have 2 speakers and Spotify, you can call yourself a DJ. That person shouldn't be in charge of your wedding, right? Like, that's not a professional. So what does a professional look like? What was your training like? How long have you been DJing? These are questions I would definitely be asking every DJ they interview. Second, I really strongly recommend against starting with price. A lot of people, I get this sometimes, people call and they're like, what's your price? That is not a good way to start a conversation because frankly, one company's price versus another company's price, you may be comparing apples and oranges. This company may be delivering an incredible experience while this company is delivering a stressful experience and maybe something that's not as awesome for you. And so, yeah, you're gonna be kind of shocked when their price is a little bit more. But I don't think that's a great starting point. I think it's better to understand the value of what you're getting and then make a decision based on that. That doesn't mean you got to get the most expensive thing. That's not what I'm saying. Get what makes sense for you, but start and understand the value of what you're getting. What's your DJ service like? What can I expect? What sets you apart? What makes you different? Those are questions I would definitely encourage them to ask. And then finally, I would suggest really expressing their vision for their big day. 16 years of DJing, I've never met 2 couples who had the exact same vision for their day. Doesn't exist, right? Everybody says, I want it to be fun. What does that look like? Now, once we go down that path, everybody begins to diverge. Last weekend, I DJed for a couple who wanted something really low-key and classy. They literally asked me to not do any games, any sort of fancy dancing, any teaching of, like, none of that. They wanted to be ultra low-key. And then I have a couple this weekend, the opposite. Everything I can throw at it. And it's important that you express to whoever your potential DJ is what your vision is, and then ask him, how are you going to bring that to life? Are you bringing that to life, or are you just doing the same 30 songs? Are you doing the same experience you did the past 30 events that you've done? You don't want that, right? Like, you want it to be uniquely you when you walk away. Man, this was exactly what I wanted.